Morning. It's raining again, on and off, so I'm going to have a wet tent to put away. I've got wet shoes to put on this morning. It maybe is brightening. Probably it will be better when I descend, but I am over it. I don't like Corsica so far. Let's see if the west coast is any different. I've got another day or so in the mountains and then I can descend tomorrow. So far, nah. Thank you. Hello. How you doing? Are you wet too? Ah! Bit of blue sky! Can you see it between all the raindrops? Perhaps if I move the camera around. Oh, come on! Blue sky. My crema de pistachio has solidified. That's how it's supposed to be, but just been warm enough that it's been melted all this time. They're all so cheerful. They must be as cold and wet as me. Perhaps I'd be more cheerful if I was in a group right now. I seem to be following a bike track called the GT20, which I guess is like the famous GR20 hike, but for bikes. Piggies! Hello, piggies! Oh! Bye, piggies! Bonjour! Bonjour! To be honest, it's preferable to be climbing right now. It's not terribly steep. But at least the exercise keeps me warm, whereas on the descent, sorry about the water, whereas on the descent, the wind against your wet skin is very uncomfortable. But for now, climbing steadily, at least I'm warm. Well, this is the path. Wonder if the weather will be better. So many piggies! Made it into town. I can't even operate the GoPro, my fingers are too numb. But there's a cafe. I'm gonna warm up. You brought a towel. Oh, I'm shivering, but I've got a blanket and some hot food, something called a schiaccia. Sounds Italian. Oh, it's cheesy. Oh, cheesy. Oh. Perfect. Okay then, the sun is out sort of. My clothes are dry except for my shoes and gloves. Feeling rather better about life. Now I'd love to find a campsite with enough time to sort of dry out the tent a little bit. It's 2.5 hours till sunset, so plenty of time hopefully. trees that I haven't seen in 2 days. Here I'm out of the mountains already, but here are some Corsican foothills while the sun is shining. Bonjour. A almost live correction. The delicious thing I had for lunch is pronounced something like chicha, and not only is it specifically Corsican, it's specifically from around here, so I'm probably never going to eat that tasty morsel ever again. It was so good. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est privé? Non? How lovely is this? It ends there, there's a wall and a fence, so it's not massive. I don't think there'll be a lot of dog walkers and such. What's that? Another pig. It is a luxury, but I think it's so important to have something nice to look forward to, especially after a tough day. And this is made in Alaria, which I keep misreading on signs locally as Algeria. Cheers to French wine out of a bottle, not Italian cooking wine. Very good. Plus I've got my blue cheese, some day old but still good baguette. The tent is dry, the sun is coming out, my mood is improving along with the weather as usual. Cheers, Corsica. I will reserve judgment.